Yeah. It's your boy Jazz from the Supplier. We back in the building. Hey, Pill, where you at?
Yo,
All right.
yo, that beat was fire.
Yo, that beat is like close to 20 years old.
Fuck that shit was fire. I was dancing and everything over here.
Yo, that joint is super duper super old. Like,
Yeah. No, that's that. They gotta sell that. That's hard.
well, not they. That's mine. That's mine.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
said you gotta sell that.
I already got plans for it. But hey, if somebody want to rap on it, I definitely take some. I would definitely love to see somebody rap on it.
JS1 going back in the studio.
Nah, I said I would love to hear somebody rap on it.
Oh, I thought you got plans for it. My bad.
Nah, won't you rap?
No, I can't rap. That's the problem.
No. You should rap. You should rap.
No, I can't rap. I can't. Well, no, I can rap. I just can't write.
I can rap, but I just can't write.
I can't write. So if you wrote me some lyrics, I'll give you. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you all the energy in the world.
That's crazy. You know who hit me and said that in the DM talking about Morgan? Morgan hit me talking about, yo, what's up? We supposed to be doing this album. I was like, who's supposed to be doing this album? He said, who's supposed to be doing this album? Like, yo.
You bluffing Shorty out. You supposed to be writing her some
Yeah,
lyrics.
sure, buddy. Sure. We'll see. We'll see. If that's what you want so badly.
Yeah,
Hey,
why
I look
not?
at it like if anybody wants this album to done, we're gonna start financing. Y'all need to start investing and getting that done. So I need some new equipment. You know what I'm saying? Let's put some money up so Jay got time to be making albums.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a
So
good point. We ain't got no money out here. We're a little broke in these streets.
not we, me. Like you
Uh,
balling there.
nah,
You
broke.
know? Nah. You living out in a good county right now.
Super broke.
You know
Super
what I'm saying?
broke. Super
You got
broke.
that money. You making breakfast, yo. You know niggas with money make breakfast.
Hey, listen, I just changed my mind and said I'm gonna just throw him a bowl of cereal. You know what I mean, and that's just what we got right now. A little bowl of cereal, a little cinnamon toast crunch, and that's all it's gonna be for right now.
At 10 in the morning, bro. It's like it's almost lunchtime.
It's 10:30.
It's almost lunchtime. 30 more minutes, it'll be lunch. 11 o'clock is lunch.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it's all right. It'll be all right.
Yo, here we go. Yo, Yeti in the chat room talking about I'm broke, baby. Shut the hell up. Didn't he just come from out of town? Whatever. Ain't nobody trying to hear that.
Yo, but hey, listen,
Shut
uh, he living a whole different life. You know what I mean, he got the family, he got the house. You know what I mean, hey, listen, all that stuff ain't cheap.
Salute him. Salute him. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna get into his business on the podcast. Well, actually, it's a live show now. I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. Only thing I'm saying, we doing something so y'all can stop complaining. So, what do you say? Why? See why I'm broke? Yeah. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, I hear you. So anyway, so the rundown goes as follows. Now we don't have to cover these if you don't want to. We can definitely shy away from anything. We can talk about my breakup, which I don't think is a good idea.
no, we
Uh,
don't. We don't have to talk about that.
all right, we got the death of Young Dolph. We can talk about that.
Yeah, we can talk about
Uh, Drake withdraws his Grammy nominations, which I still don't understand the reason why he's done that. Did you hear any explanations on why it's happened or?
it. Nope, I didn't even know that was a thing.
All right,
But
Stevie J.
Drake is oversensitive anyway. So
More. Drake is trying. Excuse me. Stevie J is about to become my new idol. He's seeking spousal support from Faith Evans because they supposed to be getting a divorce.
okay, that's
But like,
interesting.
this is something I don't understand. Ain't wasn't he like a reality show star? When you making all this money now you broke? I don't understand. So
Well,
whatever.
his
Cardi
that what you call him ain't do as well as I guess they thought it was going to do.
Factor
That
Mundo.
that sex tape. That's what it was. It was a sex tape. Shout out
Oh,
to the sex tape.
yeah, I forgot about that. Hell
Shout
yeah.
out. Shout out to the sex tape. I guess it ain't do as many numbers on Pornhub as they wanted it to.
Yeah, that's true. He need to make another one, like get his bread up.
Who he gonna do it with?
Faith Evans. Stevie J and Faith
Uh,
Evans 60.
So you want to see Faith Evans naked?
No, not really. No,
Oh,
not
okay. I just had to ask. I mean, I just need to know. It just
no,
is what it
no
is.
disrespect. You know what I mean? No disrespect at all. But
No, no disrespect, but I don't want to see it naked.
I don't want to see it. And as a matter of fact, we ain't got to come back to the subject. So anyway, 'cause you asked another question pertaining to her being naked. I'm not even with it. Okay, Cardi B has become the new creative director of Playboy.
Okay.
I think that's fire.
I
I
mean,
think
when did
that's
that
fire.
when did that happen?
Like 4 days ago, like you know what I'm
Oh,
saying. They did a whole rollout. She was at an event. Okay, so this is what I don't like is that Playboy just decided to rebrand their clothing line and then just instead of calling it Playboy clothes, they're calling it the Big Bunny. I think that's stupid.
yeah, I think that's stupid. It should definitely be Playboy. That's what it is. That's what it's always
You
been.
you don't need to
Playboy.
have big bunny clothes. I think that's stupid as shit. So anyway, we're gonna get more into that. Astroworld Festival is definitely having a horrible time. There's a lot of stuff coming out about that. I definitely want to read an article based on that. LL Cool J got his statue. And Floyd Mayweather defends the Gervonte win. So where do you want to start at, bro?
Let's start. Sheesh. Let me go look at that lineup myself. Cause
No, don't you do nothing because the moment you do that, then we'll have a freaking problem.
you think so?
Yo, I think that's the reason
Um,
why we couldn't get no. You dropped out. Your audio dropped out.
That's because I put my Bluetooth in. I had to go in and reset the settings to my Bluetooth, and now it should be fine. We'll see.
All right.
Um, now we can
So
start from the top and work our way down.
I see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. All right.
And first
Let me
thing
do
on your
something.
list is
Did you see? All right. Did
first.
you see the Gervonte match?
I saw a little bit of it. Yes.
All right. So I think this is interesting. I want to jump into this real quick. Let's watch something.
These motherfuckers losing. These other promoters losing money, but that's what they don't know. We not in the game to lose money. I don't need that. We not in the fight game to lose money. We in the fight game for the fighter to make money. We not trying to get rich off these fighters because I've already been rich, and
I think that's the most gangster thing you say.
we
I'm already rich. I don't need to.
we already
I don't
been
need
rich.
to yeah, I've been rich.
Yeah, don't give me
Yes,
that microphone. I don't need that microphone.
don't
What I
need that
need that for?
motherfucker. That's
we
a
in the
fact.
fight game for the fighter to make money. We not trying to get rich off these fighters because I've already been rich, and I'm rich, wealthy. But we all know Tank box circles around that guy. Was the guy very aggressive? Did he land some big shots? It's all about an exciting fight. He did that, but he clearly got beat. He know he didn't win. You know, and me just being in a fight game, it's really that they don't want. It's not that they don't want to see Tank win because they feel like it's beating me because I dominated the fight game for so long. But these same writers out here, they praise Canelo. You got so many young champions. Come over here.
Okay, like, all right. I'm happy that I can like stop this and go this because like I feel like he dropped so many great comments that I
Yeah.
definitely want to get into it. So from your opinion, do you feel like the public is hesitant to fully embrace Gervonta because of Mayweather? Do you feel like, all right, well, because of Mayweather, the hate is so strong that like, all right, so I gotta hate you, you know what I mean, because you managing him? I don't get it.
No, I don't know. I just know that the push behind Gervonta in Baltimore City by itself is so strong that uh I don't personally see no hate coming from Gervonta Davis. I think they just two different entities. They they under the same umbrella, or Floyd is managing him, or whatever the case may be. Uh I don't think that they share the same light. I think Gervonta is in one light and Mayweather's in a whole nother light. That's just where I look at it.
So you think Mayweather just feeling himself in this moment?
Yeah, and as he does that. He gets in front of a camera and that's just what he does. Like he talks like sometimes he just talks senseless shit just to be talking shit, just because he is who he is. He can just think he can just do shit like that. But
Mm,
uh,
okay. Okay.
They'll overlook guys. Come on over here. Come on, son. Hammer. They'll overlook guys. They'll overlook guys like you. Unbelievable fighter. One of the best fighters in the sport of boxing today. One of the best. They'll overlook guys like you. Little young.
Be like, let that nigga hand go. Like he was so uncomfortable. Like, yo, is you gonna let me go? You gonna let me go? Or we still we on a date? We on a date? What are we doing? What are we doing here? I don't. Yo, look at this nigga face.
Why are you touching me? Why are you touching me, man?
All right, okay. Yeti said Tank's problem is Tank. He has a streak of being abusive at home. So from a fighter aspect, you love him, but as some character flaws that we can't skip over. Okay, okay. Now I will say boxing hates money because he cut the middleman out. They hate seeing a black man own himself. Money became bigger than boxing. So
Yeah,
okay,
I agree with that. I agree with that.
boxing hates money. That's
Money became bigger than boxing. Boxing used to be an event that people used to go. People used to listen to boxing on radio. You know what I mean? It wasn't a watched event. So for money to take money has taken forefront of the boxing world. A lot of people aren't watching the undercards. They're not watching the undercards for the sport of boxing. They jumping straight to the main event because that's where the money is. The money is in the main event.
okay. I mean, I guess I understand that, but okay, I'm not trying to say that you're not right. I mean, the thing I am saying is I feel like if boxing wasn't about money, how are we making billions? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm thinking like the mafia has been involved in this for so long that like this is all about money. Like, there's no point if you're talking about a skill and a technique, a craft, then there should be more focus on the craft and the technique. But come on, bro, like boxing has been solely, I'm talking about from the marketing and rollout standpoint of how we even see boxing. It's
Mm,
been all about the money. It's been all about set it up, promote it, get people in the room. If we really want to talk about the art form of boxing, then why don't we have more documentaries about the art form? Why don't we have more people breaking it down, getting more detail? You know what I'm saying? Like let's say basketball or football. Like there's so much analytics gone into every aspect of those sports. You know what I mean? We do respect it further than the money. But like every at the end of the day, everything about boxing is all about how many people we can pack in the room.
mm,
You know, who's got the draw, who's got the record, and the record
mm,
equals out to more money. So like
yeah.
that's the only thing I'm seeing, and I'm not disagreeing with you guys. I'm just saying from the perspective of I hear what you're saying from a purist standpoint. People are like, "Yo, the money is made it fucked up," but from at the end of the day, anybody that's involved or watches it, you end up getting caught up in it. Like you know what I mean? You're
Mm,
just the money. It drives you. It makes you want to see Gervonte continue to win because it's money. You know.
yeah. Yeah. That makes sense.
But anyway, I was like, I just saw when I saw that, it made me go. You know, I definitely
Mm,
was excited about seeing him talk. I feel like him. I think the thing I love about Floyd Mayweather is that just like I love everybody from a lot of my generation, is that they're getting older gracefully. They're well off financially. You know, you're not seeing them do a whole bunch of over the top spending, and he's investing in the youth. He's going back. He's setting up the next generation, and he's making them millionaires. And you know, I feel like, in my opinion, the reason why people might not like Mayweather is because these white dudes don't want to see no black man talking like that and getting money like that. That's just my
right.
feeling.
Right.
So, you know, but I could be bugging. I'm always bugging. So, you know, we can that's a discussion for another day. So, all right. Let's go on to the next thing. Uh, let's see. Let's put this up. These stand-ups. So this is just to me a natural kind of like transition from what it used to be. I mean, you know, I mean, it's like, all right, cool. We gave a whole bunch of comedians a bunch of stand-ups. You know, we popularized the whole category on our platform. So now let's create the radio station to play clips from all of those stand-ups. Let's create the YouTube channel to play the video clips from the stand-ups to promote the stand-ups. And then That's like, why not? What's the, you know what I mean? Let's throw a festival. So
Okay.
and it was supposed to be in Los Angeles last year. The pandemic hit, we shut it down. So now they're coming back, and they're doing it this year coming up, 2022. And the only reason why we care about it is because, just take a guess. What's the controversy about this? Come on,
Um,
just take a
I don't
guess.
know.
Really?
No, I don't know.
Okay, take a guess on who's headlining.
The Netflix is a joke.
Yep, the festival. Just take a guess on who's
Is
Dave
it like?
Chappelle.
Oh, yeah, that would be a big controversy, wouldn't
Yeah,
it? Yeah.
Big Chappelle is the headliner on this joint. And of course, the controversy just rolls in. But come on, people, let's be real. You're gonna do a comedy festival, and you're not gonna get Dave Chappelle? What? That doesn't even make sense, bro. I
I
don't care.
mean,
Pill, do you care about Ali Wong?
nope,
Do you
don't even know who
do you
that
care
is.
about Bill Burr?
Bill Burr is cool, yo.
But I mean, are you gonna be running across the country to go get a ticket to go see Bill Burr?
I mean, no, I wouldn't, but but he's
If you
fine.
had all right, let's put a choice. If you had a choice between going to see Dave Chappelle live and Bill Burr live, which one you choosing?
I mean, Dave Chappelle, definitely.
I mean, come on. And if you think about most people, except for the small group of people that hate him for whatever random reason, like, come on, bro. We all gonna go and want to see some Dave Chappelle live.
Yeah, yeah.
Now,
I mean, but like you said, it is a group of people that really do not enjoy him at all. It's people out here that don't like Dave Chappelle, and
fact.
it's crazy.
So from what I've read, and matter of fact, let me pull up the article, because I think this is pretty amazing. The stuff that I've learned watching, I mean, not watching, but I read the article before we even got here. But let's see, Netflix comedy show, and let me share screen. Let's see, Chrome tab. All right, so let's put this up on the screen. All right. So we don't need this video. Damn you, Jesse Smollett. Dave Chappelle set to perform at Netflix comedy special. Dave Chappelle is set to headline part of Netflix's 11-day stand-up comedy mega festival. 11-day festival, bro? That's
Yeah, that's
crazy.
crazy. That's crazy.
According to the Hollywood Reporter, Netflix is a joke. The festival will take place in over 25 venues, and the Dave Chappelle show comedian will perform during the Stop at Hollywood Bowl. The event is
Mhm.
originally scheduled for last spring, but was postponed due to the pandemic. We were so disappointed to postpone the event last spring, and our lineup of comedians can't wait to bring much needed laughs to audiences in LA and around the world on Netflix, said Netflix's stand up and comedy formats director Robbie Praw. Netflix is a joke festival is going to give comedy fans the opportunity to see the greats and discover new voices in one of the greatest cities in the world. This event will become the first business endeavor Chappelle has inked with Netflix since the recent controversy over The Closer. As Revolt previously reported, the 846 comedian faced criticism from the LGBTQ plus community regarding the remarks he made during his last Netflix special. Many members of the uh, trans asterisk community, a Netflix employee resource group, and their supporters held a walkout to protest the jokes of the closer. Let's see, jokes of the closer, which were labeled to many as transphobic. Glad and several other groups called the comedy to be. I really don't care about that. I think the biggest thing was just 25. You know, what I mean, 25 venues, 11 days. Like look at this. Like look at this poster. There's so many names on here. I mean, it is so many names. You're literally talking about at least 500 names on this joint. All right, and I wish I could kind of zoom in on this so you guys can see it better. But like they put it all in alphabetical order.
It should be pretty entertaining. I mean, it's just like it would just be like it's almost like a big concert with a bunch of names, they just doing it with comedians, and I think that's pretty dope. I'm interested.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I
I
definitely
don't
agree.
I don't know if I'm willing to travel all the way to California to be that interested, but
What
I
you
mean,
mean, bro? Why? What's wrong? You don't want to go to Cali? You don't want to go see the
uh,
comedy show?
I would like to go to Cali, but do I want to travel 6 hours on an airplane to go to a big comedy festival? Probably not.
It's not 6 hours. It's like three. To go from here from here to
Hell
Cali, it's
no.
like three. It's like three. It's not crazy, bro. Bro, I went to California last year to see my brother. Like it's not that serious.
So that
I mean,
means you
not last
flew
year.
at least for.
It was 10 years ago. My
That
bad.
mean you flew at least 5 hours. It's four from here to Vegas.
Nah, it's and there's a cat in the window looking at me while I'm doing the pod. Okay, cat.
it
All right. I don't know where that came from. That was weird, but
must be Mike Mike.
definitely not because it's a black cat. So only thing I can tell you is I'm with it. We'll see what happens.
Enough.
But anyway, let's move on. Since Pill wants to be a Debbie Downer.
Just want to send out prayers to the ones that was lost last night. We're actually working right now to identify the families so we can help assist them through this tough time. You know, my fans.
So everybody knows this is the guy. This is Travis Scott. Right after
Travis.
the Astroworld Festival tragedy, he's super stressed out. He's trying to remember what he was told at the same time. Looks like he's saying a prayer and rapping at the same time. He's having a DMX moment.
Mm-hmm.
What I will say to this is this is something I didn't think was going to be a real story, but has been like blown completely to another level. And I want to talk about this. This is the main topic for tonight. I got a couple more things I want to get into after this, but this is so important. Um, Travis Scott is personally being sued. Like he's got like 25 suitcases. You know what I mean? He's got 25 cases trying to take him for all of his money. Uh, for what reason? I don't understand. This is the weird thing about American culture. Okay. And I'm not trying to be disingenuous. I'm not trying to not be sensitive to the people that lost loved ones at this event. You know what I mean? I am my condolences to anybody that lost their life. I feel for those who had to go through something negative at that event. But do you really feel like it's Travis Scott's personal fault that just because it's his concert, it's his personal fault that whatever happened? This young 25-year-old kid, this is the thing I don't understand about America. You think a 25-year-old kid knows the ins and outs of throwing a concert? Like he might own it. He might have ownership in it, and he might be the headlining act. But like things like how many security guards to hire, or how many, is there enough staff to work the crowd, or do we have a big enough space? Do you really think that Travis Scott knows anything about that? You know what I mean? To have any understanding about, so for them to be like, oh, it's all Travis Scott's fault. It's not Travis Scott's fault. And for real, this is to me another example of like, this like we are distracting from the person that you should be mad at. Live Nation is the company that put on the event. Travis Scott's a figurehead. So like nobody's saying nothing about Live Nation, but everybody's mad at Travis Scott because he didn't see one little kid get killed in a crowd in a sea of 200,000 people.
Right.
I don't understand it. That doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous. So let me go back to this article. I kind of want to throw this up on the screen. So here's some more crap. This is crap. I haven't even read the article, but I want to kind of go through. Astroworld Festival attendees detail horrific events via social media. As the Houston Police Department continues to investigate the chaos that occurred at Astroworld Festival inside of the NRG Stadium Friday, attendees have painted a grim picture with their frightening social media posts. My job as the chief of police is to make sure that we find out what happened. We will treat it as an investigation because we don't know. HPD Chief Troy Finner told reporters early Sunday, November 6th morning, I have investigators out here on the scene. I am sending investigators to the hospitals because we just don't know and we will find out. It's not fair to the producers, to anybody else involved until we determine what happened. What caused the surge? We don't know, but what we will find out. And is there anything criminal? We've heard rumors of people injecting some people with drugs. I want to check it all out. Side note, before I continue to move on, do you think that Travis Scott, for some reason, just decided, hey guys, here's a bag full of drugs. Go start injecting people while I perform. Do you think that's what happened? Do you really think that's what happened? Seriously, look at my face and tell me if this kid that's probably worth $200 million and is shagging a billionaire chick is going, I got a great idea. Take some drugs and go inject some people. No, no. This doesn't make. This is stupid. I mean, I'm not. I don't have a problem doing investigation, but like once again, all the anger and the vitriol towards this little kid, I don't get it. All right, I did CPR on my people, so this article just goes into individual people's um experiences, and then there's some video clips towards the end.
Gotta see somebody in the tree. Turn the lights on.
So he should get sued because he pointed out a guy hanging in a tree. I mean,
Yeah.
all right. Oh yeah, he should go to jail. 25 years. He pointed him out.
Felt like we was like literally like in fucking hell, bro. Like it felt like we was in a concert in hell. You couldn't breathe. You couldn't see. Like just imagine all the people they gonna find tonight who was in that crowd, who nobody could see, who nobody could hear, who passed out, and everybody was just crumbling on top of them the whole fucking concert. Like I'm thinking it's probably gonna be like at least 100 people who dead tonight. Like
I have a question. Pill, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Can we arrest that person? Because he just said this guy right here on the side of the screen that we just played his video.
Okay.
Could you hear him talking?
I hear him. It was a little echo, but I hear.
He's saying that he knows some people got hurt. Why he ain't go and help him?
Yeah, well, he should have went help him. Right?
Go get him. Put him in jail. If you're gonna put Travis Scott in jail, this guy saw some stuff happen. He felt it. Travis Scott was on stage. He could breathe fine, but this guy he couldn't breathe. He knew something was up. Put him in jail. How about that? Isn't that fair? Hold on, let me put myself on big screen. Isn't that fair? Isn't that fair? Shouldn't he go to jail? Why shouldn't he go to jail? He saw it. He said he felt it. Come on, bro. This is insane. Go ahead. I'm listening.
That's fair. He should go to jail too.
Yeah, put them all in jail. Put all of these Twitter and Instagrammers, and he probably videotaped himself without permission and the whole nine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just
yeah, he probably ran. He probably recorded the whole incident.
he probably recorded all the deaths. How dare he?
World star.
Is that still
no, it's not. It's not World Star anymore. TikTok. You know, it's just what it is right now. So that's probably that's exactly probably what it was. I'm gonna put this on my TikTok. Let me go live on TikTok. Yes, you can go live on TikTok. It's fucking nuts. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on my TikTok. Yeah.
Oh God, let's move on.
Hey, I know that guy. What's up with you? Pause. Sir, pause. What's up with you?
I mean, he do lick his lips a lot. What you want?
Yeah, he lick his lips a lot, but they ain't give him the right to point it out. Living large, pause. Licking lips, pause. What's up with him? Yeah, totally different.
I will 100,000% agree. I have no idea where Pill went. So anybody that's like, where did Pill go? I have no idea. But there he is. You're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
I was about to start talking trash about you right when you was gone. All right, so LL Cool J honored with a statue in Queens. A statue honoring LL Cool J has been built in his hometown of Queens, New York. Artist Sherwin Banfield crafted the sculpture, which is currently placed in Flushing Meadows, Corona Park. Is that a Corona Park?
Flushing Meadows, Corona Park. That's right. That's where Corona
Oh,
came from.
that's where Corona came from.
I've heard
Titled
of it.
The Goat Monument. It portrays a younger LL Cool LL with his once signature Kango bucket hat, a braided chain, and a boombox, which reportedly plays actual audio of playlists created by the rapper's friends and fans. I'm proud to present my latest and most ambitious public sculpture going back to the Meadows, a tribute to LL Cool J in performance at FMCP, wrote Banfield alongside images of his recent project. Photos of the statue were later posted by LL, who shouted the artist out. All right. Like, so what do you think about it? How you feeling? Oh, let's look at this. Wow. That's
That's,
cool.
that's actually pretty cool. So my question is to the LL Cool J fan, that is you and the people that are listening or watching. Um, do you feel like LL Cool J is and can be considered the GOAT?
Yeah, I definitely feel like he's a GOAT. When you have a career that spans 30 years, like if you, I mean, like let's be honest, 30 years in the game, countless hits. And when I say countless, I do mean we're like talking over 20, over 30, over 40 hits. Let's not talk about his features. Let's also talk about his ability to transition. Like 30 years means you have to transition at least 5 to 6 sound changes, like the sound of music changes, the approach to production changes. Bro, he started out in the 80s, and
Yeah,
then he really didn't stop and focus. He didn't start for really focusing on acting until like the early 2000s. Like,
early
you know what I
2000s.
mean? You know what I mean? And even to this day, he's still creator. He's the first solo artist ever in hip hop. Let's be clear about that. Search
Okay.
solo. He's the first person to go solo in hip hop. He didn't go solo. He started out as solo. So like that's huge. You know what I mean? There's so many different elements to that you can hang on LL Cool J, his diversity, his ability to do different types of genres, different subject matters. I mean, he's done a little rock and roll. He's the first guy to do a love song.
Yeah.
All of these elements, is what makes him such a fire, person, such a fire artist. You know what I mean? I definitely love LL Cool J for a lot of, and then I mean, just to have classic albums, to have more than one classic album, I think that is an important element to add. The fact that he not only had the ability to do commercial music, but he does that underground. Like for real, people don't understand. LL could give you that boom bap rap shit, but he also going to turn around and give you some, what I'm saying, something to get the girls wet, or to turn the party up. Like he's done a lot. So, if that's not a goat, I don't know what is. Diversity, skill, has maintained his physical appearance. I mean, that man is well into his 50s. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And he look better than me.
Now, but now there are other artists from Queens. What makes LL the only artist to get a statue in Queens?
Yeah. I mean, I I'm not saying he's the only person deserving of a statue. The
Okay,
question was, do I feel like he's a GOAT? Do I
there
feel
you
like
go.
he's one of the greatest? Yes. Am I trying to say that to put down another artist like Nas isn't deserving of a plaque? I'm not saying that. Am I not saying that like Mobb Deep don't deserve a plaque, or one of these other Queens legends, Nori, etc., etc.? Yeah, man. But we talking about a guy that predated all of those people. Like, we're talking about the guy that probably inspired all of those people. You know what I mean? He's the first of his kind, period. You know what I mean? And a true innovator, a true, started out when he's 16 years old and was creating crazy records. So like, I don't care how much outside influence was there. Like he did that. You know what I mean? And let me, for the record, make it even more clear. In his later stages in life, are still wealthy, still very well off, and still contributing to hip hop in a positive way. He started an old school radio station on Sirius XM called Rock the Bells. Rock the Bells tour. You know what I'm saying? He's got I think he's got some other shit going, some Rock the Bells shit, which you know what I mean? So it's not like he's made his millions and then like he's off on some island. He's very active in the community. You know what I'm saying? He's been a positive influence in the community. Like I said, hits on top of hits. So like, the very definition of a GOAT, he is. And not to say that in disrespect to somebody else.
Gotcha. Cool.
So from that point, I'll let that go. Is there anything? Let's see. What else we got on this lineup? Let's see what we got here. We pretty much covered all of the important points. You would think there were some professionals here, which I don't know who would assume that.
Hey, Yeti said licking lips was really spicy.
Yeah, definitely. That was
Yeah,
borderline gay. All
yeah.
right. So my question to you now is, where do you want to go from here? Do you want to continue or what
We
you want
have
to?
how do you feel about versus battle between T.I. and Lil Wayne?
Is that actually going to happen?
It was posted on it was posted this morning on one of those hip hop websites, credible hip hop websites. Can't think about what it is. But I don't know. It's supposed to be in talks. It's something that's been talked about. Because they referenced that Lil Wayne had the appearance in the 3 6 Mafia Bone Thugs verses.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying that Lil Wayne's face on appearance on verses made looks good. So they expected to see Wayne in the verses soon.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
I feel like, and I am a huge Ti fan. Let me be very, very clear when I say I am a huge Ti fan. I'm gonna say it one more time. I am a huge Ti fan.
Uh-huh.
I'm not even that big of a Little Wayne fan. Definitely more of a Ti fan than a Little Wayne fan. But Little
That's definitely.
Wayne will mop that ass. I'm saying
Mm,
Lil Wayne is going to mop that ass. It will be too easy for him. And it's not because Ti don't have the hits. We're just talking about cultural influence. You know what I mean? Like we're talking about mixtapes. We're talking about features. Wayne got so many crazy features. Even though I respect it, I feel like it's a good battle. I feel like if Ti takes it seriously, he might be able to pull it out. But I feel like there's so much. I feel like people always underestimate the amount of love Wayne has in the game. I think that's just crazy. You know what I mean? I feel like Wayne should be battling somebody like a Kanye or a Hove or even a Drake. You know what I'm saying? Which would be
mm,
a love fest. It wouldn't even be a battle. It would just be straight, dudes just showing love to each other and being super supportive. But I mean, let's bring it on. I mean, we just did the Bone Thugs versus 3 6, which I didn't understand because I was like, 3 6 is gonna mop the floor with them. Not because Bone Thugs ain't legends, but it's just 3 6 got some fucking crazy monster hits.
yeah, and then they
You
did
know,
mop the floor. They did mop the floor with that ass too.
you know what I'm saying? There's a
Sheesh, that
reason why
wasn't
niggas
even
get up. Yeah, there's a reason why niggas get upset and start throwing punches and shit. That's just real.
fair.
You know
Yeah,
what
that shit wasn't even fair. It's like from
I mean?
beginning to end, it was just 3 6 just went nuts, and then to end it with slob on my knob, it was just like, yeah, this wasn't even this shouldn't even happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good for promotion. It was good to grab two different demographics and age groups. You know what I'm saying, to watch a good versus, but I think 3 6 could have they could have found another worthy opponent. You know what I'm saying, to take on 3 6. Maybe even an Outcast maybe could have took on a 3 6. But
Outcast would have mopped the floor. Outcast would have mopped the floor.
That's
I'm
tough.
sorry. I'm
It's
sorry. No,
tough.
ain't nothing tough about it. Outkast
Tough.
will easily mop the floor with 80 to 90% of the game. Like it's not.
Yeah,
Let's not do that. Y'all be
tough.
sleeping on Outkast.
That's the
Outkast got
only. I'm a huge Outkast fan. I love Outkast,
that
but
my boy. They're my folks.
yeah, but to I don't know to stand in the ring with a 3-6 Mafia. I don't. Tough,
Who the
tough,
hell do you think you are?
I
tough.
don't get it. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
tough.
Who the hell do you think you are?
That's
Yeah,
tough.
you
That's tough.
tripping right now. But anyway, I mean, at the end of the day, just loving, I love the battles. I love the verses. I really feel like it's an exciting way to give our legacy artists, the ones that have been around for a long time, an opportunity to play their catalog, to get people excited about them, to bring attention back to them so they can continue
Mhm.
to, provide and do that. I just love that. I just, like verses keeps proving itself to be such a dope platform every
Yeah,
time they roll something out, period.
yeah.
I just be loving it, bro. I be loving it. I can't knock it. So anyway, last story, and then we're gonna get up out of here so that people can go back to their lives. Cardi B becomes first ever creative director in residence at Playboy. Cardi B is now the first ever creative director in residence at Playboy. The Bronx born star announced her latest money move in a tweet on Thursday, December the 2nd. Your girl is now the first ever creative director. All right, got it. According to a statement, Cardi's new role will see her providing artistic direction to the brand's digital editorial, experimental activations, cross branded fashion, and sexual wellness merchandise collections, and more. The Up MC will also serve as founding member and founding creative director for the brand's new creator led platform, Centerfold. What in the world is Centerfold?
Hmm.
Centerfold. All right. She said it's a dream come true to officially join the Playboy family. I can't believe this is real, Cardi said in a statement. For as long as I can remember, I felt connected to Playboy. It's truly the original platform for uncensored creativity, and I'm inspired by its incredible legacy of fighting for personal freedoms. I have so many ideas already. I can't wait. She continued. I'm also excited to launch our new creator led platform, Centerfold. Creators today deserve to express themselves freely and unfiltered. They deserve to feel safe in their creativity and sexuality, and they deserve to own their future. This is what Centerfold is all about. For all those creators out there doing bold, revolutionary, truly culture shifting things, come join me. So, Pill. Ooh, I'm so happy this little nugget came out of this. I was not expecting this. So Playboy got their own OnlyFans going on. Centerfold.
Guess
Did you
so.
not? Did you not pay attention to the special words? Let's see. Freely and unfiltered. They deserve
Yeah,
a safe space for to show their creativity and sexuality. So
yeah. Looks like I'm going back to OnlyFans.
yo, we got a centerfold. I mean, shoot, like that might be the first X-rated social media platform that everybody jump on. And guess what? Playboy is the safest brand to run with.
Playboy is
If,
the safest
if,
brand ever.
bro, I will be completely comfortable downloading a Playboy app and jumping on some adult themed, just fun social thing. Like I love that. I feel
Mhm.
I'm interested to see what it's going to be like, and I love the fact that Cardi's involved in it. I'm not even going front.
Yeah, I didn't know how I felt about it when I first read it, but with Cardi B being involved, it might give a little more of a variety to Playboy's catalog too. This Playboy, Playboy historically you had to look a certain kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You had to carry yourself a certain kind of way, and that shied a lot of people away from Playboy. But with Cardi B being involved, you might actually get some variety to the way people look, body sizes, shapes. You know what I'm saying? Just different flavors, different colors. You know what I'm saying? But it might be something good to come out of this.
No, I
Long
100%
as
agree.
long as Offset don't get involved, I think we'll be okay. I think we'd be okay if Offset don't get involved.
I love this. I love all right, for the longest time, forever and a day, and even now, Playboy has been a male driven brand. It has definitely been all about getting getting men kind of what they want kind of vibe. But at the end of the day, like, I love this. I love the fact that, what I mean, she can be involved. I feel like I think it's truly a mutually beneficial arrangement. I feel like
Right.
Cardi B benefits. I feel like Playboy benefits.
Mhm.
I definitely feel like this is an opportunity for them to move forward. I feel like for also to bring more diversity to Playboy. Like, yo,
Yeah.
Playboy has always had weight, like you said, it's female women of a certain style and a certain type. Normally, white women that are super skinny. You know what I'm saying? She can bring. She's gonna bring more Latinas in the building. She's gonna bring more. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna bring more black people in the building. She's gonna bring more, just so much variety. And she's gonna bring, like you said, different body types. So, like,
Mhm.
I'm definitely loving to see this. Also more edgier content. I feel like Cardi definitely loves edgy content, and
Love
Playboy,
me.
yeah, and Playboy has gotten away from edgy content ever since
Mm.
the daughters have taken over. It's been a very demure platform. They just been focusing on articles, and it's kind of whack. It's like they don't really appreciate or make love to the female form the way the old magazine, even though I guess
Right.
they was it was misogynistic or whatever. But man, shout out to Cardi B. I think she's been, for somebody that's been around for like 6 7 years now, that
Right.
only has one album out. I think
Right.
she's done a crazy job.
Yeah, shout out. So not only shout out to Cardi B, but shout out to Playboy. Shout out to Playboy for stepping outside of their comfort zone
Yeah.
and trying something different. I mean, I don't think if Hugh Hefner was alive today, I don't think Hugh Hefner would be upset with the decision made.
Right. I agree. I agree. I agree. So, all right, Pill, is there anything else we need to get into before we get out of chill?
Nah, I think that's it. I think we covered everything that that happened over the last week. We touched on the verses a little bit, which was pretty big. Um, nah, I think that's it.
All
I
right.
think that's it.
Shoot, man. All righty then. Well, you go ahead and get some you get have a good day, get some chill on. Look, don't forget to follow us on social media, Aries Lounge on whatever platform.
We have a comment. Uh,
Oh snap, I can't see it because I'm on shutdown mode. What's up?
it says Emily
Boy
Ford.
FYI. I have no
Yeah,
idea who that is. But shout out to
no,
you, Emily. Thanks for jumping in and thank you for dropping that comment. I definitely appreciate it. So look, just make sure you follow us on social media. Who is underscore DJ Pill? Follow
that's me.
me at JS the number one THASUPPLIER. Y'all have a wonderful holiday. I think we might be able to crank out one or two more of these before the end of the season. But don't forget also to subscribe to all of these channels because I will be broadcasting live on a regular basis with a very brand new show that I'm not going to roll out yet, but I'm working on something. I'm going to
Mm,
be broadcasting multiple days a week. So this was like a test run. Always use Aries
I,
to test out new stuff.
as the test run, yes, yes. I actually enjoy this little platform thing here, the StreamYard thing. This is pretty
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
You can do a lot with it. You can throw video in it. You can watch the video. You throw the article in it. You watch see that. I think this is really cool. I think this is a cool step in a different direction. But make sure y'all listen, share, comment, share. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget the merch. Go get
the
the
merch.
merch.
Get the merch.
Go get the merch. You mean?
Get
Oh, and
the
shout out to homeboy from Vibes Podcast. I mean, I
yeah,
seen that little video he put out. He went and got him some merch, and
he got the merch.
he posted a nice little video, man, and we appreciate that, man. To let you know out there, man. We saw it, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
Make sure, like I said, man, listen, share, comment, and holla at me.
Let me tell you something, bro. I sent him a message about this. I was like, yo, he sent that video the same day that my breakup was at its worst. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
And
wow.
he kept me saying that day, bro. Like, I had to go. I watched it like 15 times, and like, because I was having the worst day in history, and then
Right.
I just kept seeing like people tagging, and then I was just like, yo, I appreciated that. So definitely reached out. I'm definitely trying to do some business with him. We definitely got to get him on the pod. That's definitely got to happen. So,
And
but
they definitely got to invite us back over, man. I don't think they were ready for what they got the first time around, and
they ready, bro. He definitely ready. He definitely ready. Just from matter of fact, text me later and remind me to hit him because I gotta hit him so we can get together. So yeah, it's definitely
say no
good.
more.
So all
Yeah.
right, y'all. We'll check y'all next week or whenever we get a chance to do it. Pill, appreciate you, bro. We holler at you later.
Peace.
Peace. Bye bye.